Hey guys, Mia here. This is part 2 of Let's Say Korean with Pokemon Black and White. So if you look in the description, you should see the text we're going to go over, along with the English translation and some flashcards. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. 함께 있기에 서로 부족한 부분을 보완하고. 함께 is like together. Another word you can say for together is 같이. Just, you know. But yeah, here it's 함께. 함께 있기에. 있기 is 있다. So, you know, 있다 is a verb to be. But if you want to turn a verb into a noun, so, you know, a gerund, like doing, eating, being, then you have to do this, like gi. You have to, you know, get rid of the da and put a gi. So 있기 is like being. So being together. And then 에 here is like, so usually 에 is like to or in or at, right? But here it's more like through or by. Which, I mean, it's a similar concept, you know, just to and through, you know, just kind of, sort of similar. So just through being together, 서로, to, like, mutually, 부족한, so 부족한 is, like, insufficient, something is lacking, and then 부분 is like a part or like a portion. So like lacking parts, like kind of like a weakness, like a weak point. Yeah. Although another word for weak point is like 약점. Like, cause 약하다 is like weak, and then 점 is like a point. So like 약점. Like weak point. But here, I mean, this is kind of, it's just basically the same meaning. Like 부족한 부분, like, kind of like our weaknesses, you know, like the things that we're not, you know, maybe parts that we're lacking, like something that we're lacking. 보완하고, so 보완 is supplement, complement. So like through being together, you know, we can like mutually kind of complement each other's weaknesses. And, like the 하고 here is like and. So, yeah. So like if you want to combine sentences basically. Well actually, in Korean it's kind of interesting. I mean like the verbs and, you can combine verbs and nouns together with 하고. So like, I don't know, so maybe like, what? Maybe like 야채하고 과일, so fruits and vegetables, right? So you have like, you know, two nouns, 야채하고 과일, 야채하고 과일. But you can also use 하고 to combine verbs. So, well, actually, 하고, if it's like a 하다 verb, you can use 하고 to combine verbs. For other verbs, like you just use the go part. So like, maybe like 먹다, to eat, and then to like eat and is 먹고. So, you know, 야채를 먹고, I ate some vegetables and then, I don't know, then I did something else. Maybe like 이를 닦았어요, like I brushed my teeth or something. Because, you know, I don't know, vegetables get stuck in your teeth or whatever, sometimes. So yeah, 먹고, 쓰고, 듣고, so like 먹고, eat, and 듣고, listen, and yeah, just, although it's much easier with hada verbs, of course, you can just, actually, no, it's not, it's easy with all verbs, just, just put a go there. 먹고, 쓰고, 듣고, 하고, just put a go there and it's and. Also, something to note, like if you're studying Japanese, hada, so like, this is a hada verb, 보완하다. And usually in Japanese, hada, like, hada verbs are like just suru verbs in Japanese. Because like, a lot of time, like, the verbs that you can, like the nouns that you can turn into verbs using hada are usually from Chinese. And the same in Japanese, like nouns of Chinese origin can often be turned into verbs using suru. So suru in Japanese, hada in Korean. Yeah. Let's go on. 힘을 합쳐 서로 도와 힘든 일을 처리하기도 하지. So, 힘, strength, power. 힘을 합쳐, so 힘을 합치다 is like to join forces, cooperate. 서로 is again mutually. 도와, help, like 돕다. And also here, I just went over, I just said like you can combine sentences using that go, right? So 하고, so 보완하고, so complement and then we have this stuff. And here, like these two, like 힘을 합쳐, 서로 도와, like the 합쳐 and 도와, those are both kind of like and. So like combine forces and help each other and it's like usually that's used in writing a lot. Like instead of saying just 하고 go, like just like let's go all the time. And I don't know, maybe in this case maybe it's just for some variation as well, but yeah, but like often in writing you'll see like wa used as and well wa or well basically it's like the conjugated form of the verb without yo on the end. So basically the panma form of the conjugated verbs. You just use that as, and it can be like an and in writing a lot of times. 힘든 is like difficult. 힘든 일, like a difficult thing, difficult situation. 처리하기도 하지. 처리하다 is like to deal with, manage, handle. 하기, like doing. So handling, basically. Dealing with something. And then do. So also to, yeah, and if you want to use like also or to with verbs, like this is what you have to do. Like you have to like turn the verb into a noun, basically, like this. So like deal with something as well as, yeah, this is how you do it. Turn the verb into a noun and then put the do there. 하지, so like, we do this as well, like kind of, right, kind of like, of course, we kind of, so basically, 힘을 합쳐, 서로 도와, So we combine forces, cooperate, help each other, and also 힘든 일을 처리하기도 해요. And we also like get through difficult situations, handle difficult things. 그 중에서도 인기가 있는 것은 포켓몬끼리 싸우게 하여. 그 like that. This, 그 that. 중 is like among, so like out of something. So eso is like from, and then you just have like the do there for like, so just kind of like as well as kind of, so like, or like also, it's like also out of those things that we do together. 인기가 있는 is like popular. 인기가 있다, popular. And then this is a relative clause. So 인기가 있는 것, popular thing. Like a popular thing, and just topic marking particle. Pokemon. 끼리 is like between, amongst. So like amongst Pokemon, like between Pokemon, like making them 싸우게 하여, like fight. 싸우다 is fight. 싸우게, like 게 하다 is kind of like to make something do something. So make them fight. 하여, again, like 하다 you can this is 하다 basically, to do. But when you conjugate 하다, I mean you can say 해요, but there's also like this like 하여 요 thing. So yeah, that's just like another, it's like an alternate conjugation of hada, and it's like and here, like we saw before. So we make them fight and 유대감을 톤독히 다지는 것이란다. So 유대감 is like a sense of fellowship, companionship. 톤독히 다지는 것이란다. So like kind of 다지다 is like kind of like laying the foundations, like establishing, building. And again, like a relative clause thing, like 다지는 것. 것, just thing. 이란다. Iranda is it's like the explaining thing, like just, you know, the randa thing is, you know, just explaining something, usually to like younger people. So, and then tondoki, I'm not sure what that means, and I couldn't find it in a dictionary, so yeah, maybe you can look that up. But basically, you know, just so like among the things we do together, one of the popular things is making Pokemon fight and building up a sense of like fellowship. That's basically what it means. 그리고 so again, like another way of combining sentences. 그리고 is like and. This is yet another and. Except this one isn't like you don't need a verb or a noun or it's just on its own. Just and. So 그리고 나는 I, casual I. 그런, like that kind of, those 포켓몬들, so those kinds of Pokemon. The pluralizing suffix. So Pokemons, but we don't need the S in English for that, because the Pokemon is plural or singular. Yeah. 연구하고 있다는 말씀. 연구하다 is research, study. 하고, so 하고 있다, present progressive. And then here, so yeah, like a lot of times you can say like 있는, so this is basically 있다, just to be, right? Well, although 하고 있다 is like present progressive, you know, so it's you know, doing something, so studying. And a lot of times at the end of the verb, like you can just stick an N like this and make a relative clause, basically. The same as like 있는, but 있다는 is another way of doing it. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but that's what it is, basically just a relative clause. And 말씀 is like words, saying. So yeah, like you can say like 있다는 말이에요, 있다는 말이야, 있다는 말씀. Like all of those things is basically just like, you know, so like what I want to say is, like what I mean is, you know, and I am studying this Pokemon. That's basically what that means. So, that was part 2. I'll make another part pretty soon. I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. See you next time.